Williams from
Lily
ATPI.
Williams.
Welcome.
Thank you.
At the Monaco Yacht Show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, you are more than welcome. And, you know, we know a little bit about the company, but tell us more. Tell us a little bit about ATPI.
So I've only recently joined ATPI. I joined in May, and my background is I came from yachting and kind of have now moved into yacht travel and things. So my role is more of an engagement role and business support and stuff.
Absolutely. And getting crew from A to B, difficult, ever-changing travel plans.
Yes, constantly.
Something you might know a little bit about.
Yeah, a little bit about.
Previously, like you said, you just joined ATPI this summer.
Yeah.
But before that, what was your, well, let's go back. Before that, you trained as a medic.
Yes, correct. I did 5.5 years in the British Army as a medic, and then fancied a change, came out and somehow stumbled into yachting, managed to land a job as a dual role, sort of medical officer and assistant purser. So dealt with all the flights, travel, all that good stuff.
Well, you did. But I think when we were talking earlier on, you did mention that the timing of that was quite special.
It was.
Because it's quite difficult to get crew from A to B anyway when we've got owners constantly changing their mind, plans, you know, last minute. But this job wasn't the average job from someone who just steps on board a yacht, was it?
No, and I'd never been on a yacht before, so it was totally new. And I stepped on just 2 days before the whole world locked down with COVID.
So your first yacht job, we're not going to mention the boat, but we will say it's one of the most famous large charter yachts in the world, large yachts. And you flew out to the Maldives.
I did, yeah.
And then had to be the medic on board in the middle of COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And all the flights shut down. We were stuck at anchor. It was all a very strange time.
You've got to be pretty unflappable.
Yeah.
How many crew are on a boat that large?
56 on board.
And then you've got
96 in total.
And you've got the rotational crew as well. So there's a lot of logistics.
It's a huge logistic, especially in somewhere like the Maldives where we've got all the atolls, and it's not just a flight from A to B, it's also then the smaller inland flights and things. So yeah, it's quite stressful.
So quite stressful, but you're still smiling. I think that's the deal, right?
That's all you can do.
So that army training must have set you in quite good stead for such a job.
Yeah, I think it helped massively because it just gave you that coping mechanism of, it's fine, everything will be fine, we can deal with this and stuff. And obviously it was such an unknown time for such a lot of people in different ways. For us, it was more the fact that all the flights shut down, we were kind of stuck at sea for God knows how long. So yeah, it was a very stressful time, but yeah, we got through it and got back home eventually.
So we were talking about your background and the large charter yacht, as well as being a medic, as you know. You also went as an assistant purser, so that must give you some real invaluable insight when kind of helping crew with their travel arrangements. Yeah, having done it yourself operationally.
Yeah, definitely. I think you can obviously see both sides of the coin, really, in the sense of I was on a yacht and booking all the travel and seeing it from that side and how quickly things change, how dynamic vessel plans are and things. Now coming into the shoreside role, you can then see how the teams here can help and make that transition and those communications and stuff just seamless, hopefully. And
we were talking about that earlier, weren't we? Email versus WhatsApp and what the crew really prefer.
Yeah, and just that having that sort of personal connection to the yacht team that we have. We've got a great team and, you know, people there to help in those moments of crisis that, you know, everything on board is very high pressured, stressful, quite last minute, and having a team there that are there to support you and stuff is really invaluable.
Yeah, absolutely. And people who actually understand the job on the other side, it's such a big deal. And obviously Monaco Yacht Show. Yes. You're going to connect with some of your old colleagues while you're here.
Yes, hopefully. It'd be nice to see some old friends and bump into a few people here and there. So
absolutely.
Fingers crossed.
Well, glad that you're here. Your first Monaco Yacht Show as a shore-based person.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant to speak to you, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'll catch up with you guys in the show.
Yes, definitely.
And if you want to see you guys at ATPI, come along to the Restcast.
Yeah, why
Fantastic. Not? Lovely. Thanks, Lily.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
If your brand belongs in the heart of the yachting world, this is where it happens. Yachting International Radio reaches over 1 million yachting professionals and enthusiasts every month, with 77 million impressions, 220,000 social followers, and 74,000 podcast subscribers. Our hosts are insiders, crew, captains, CEOs, trusted voices shaping the industry. This is targeted, high-impact advertising in a luxury niche. Visit yachtinginternationalradio.com/advertise. Your audience is already listening.